Really, chicken? Really? You gotta move. Come here. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know how to do intros, so we're just gonna get right into this. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, if you guys didn't know, my name's Fritz. That's what my online person thing. Fritz, yeah. And we hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,001. I found out I have 1,001. Yeah, Lucy, can you believe it? 1,001. So I really wanted to celebrate having 1,000, but I didn't know what to do. So I'm just gonna do a sketchbook tour. Yeah, this is my sketchbook. I started in April 2024. It's kind of wearing out. I have to rewrite it, but I don't know exactly when I ended this, but it was sometime early 2025 this year. It's kind of inconsistent in here, and I was really discovering my art style. But yeah, some of it's good, some of it's kind of dookie, but it's fine. But yeah, welcome to the video, and let's do it. So yeah, here's my cover. I only have this one sticker that this one kid that my mom used to babysit, she gave me just this random sticker. I don't know where it's from. But yeah, this is my 5th ever sketchbook, and really the sketchbook that really was taken care of. There's like a few pages in here that are still blank, but like whatever. I didn't really have the motivation to finish it, and it's kind of small. I mean, I like the smaller sketchbooks. They're pretty chill, easy to like travel with. I use this one, Pentalic. Yeah. And then I had this little random sticker that was like in a set from like Hobby Lobby or something. But yeah, let's do it. First page. I always have to have like an intro page, kind of, just like get myself ready. Sketchbook 5, this is my like mascot. This is like an ongoing thing. I don't think I've ever like properly introduced it, but this like cat mask is like my mascot. It was kind of just like a accessory for one of my old designs for my OC. But yeah. And then there's this, which I thought was cool. I really like diamonds. Yeah. And I was really like trying to force myself to use color. Oh, there's my mascot again. This is like the mascot of Fritz. Me, Fritz, not my OC Fritz. But yeah. And then more hands with diamonds. Diamonds. Sparkles. Can you guys see the theme? But yeah, that was like the first art piece that I did in here. Probably, maybe, yeah. Empty page. This is Fritz. When I was figuring out his design. Yeah. I hate this one. But this was like a whole year ago, so I won't say anything. Another Fritz, cause if you know, he's my favorite. Yeah. He's my favorite, but I guess this is cool. I could do better. I didn't really know anatomy at that time. I was kind of going through like a big art block phase, kind of. Yeah, something like that. This is my OCs, kind of just like simplified, just like figure out, because like I was also trying to figure out like who are my OCs. Really, I only have Fritz, but I have more somewhere. But that's Fritz right there. That's his twin brother, Frankie. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but this was like a concept design of somebody. Her, like, the first version much different than this one. And her name might be May or Ellie. This is another one of like my main OCs. His name's Eddie. This one's Elias. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but this might be one of my old, like one of the newer versions of an old design. His name, his or her, I don't know. I see eyelashes and like, I don't know. Jesse. This, I have no clue. And then this was supposed to be Carrie, one of like my newer developed OCs, but yeah. That's about that. For that. Eyeballs. Yep. I'm okay with this. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Kind of cool. So I think it's supposed to be like Fritz's eyes because it has like the diamonds or the sparkles, and yeah, whatever was going on in my brain in 2024. Oh, so these two. I always skip around in my sketchbook, so like if I were to like start something like this, but I would just randomly go to another page because like I would like start something but never finish it. And so I'll just like randomly have skipped pages. Like these are blank obviously, but these two are like the newer drawings. This was in September of 24 and this one was in February of this year, 2025. So yeah, you'll just see me skip around and then like I'll find a blank page and then I'll want to like fill it up like how I did with this one. My friend Shasha Cat Studios gave me this sticker one time when I was hanging out with her, of Zuko, because like he's one of my favorite characters. Yeah, I don't know where the sticker came from, but you could probably find it anywhere. But yeah, it was kind of just like a random collage and just like playing with colors. And then this one is Will Byers, one of my favorite characters in Stranger Things. I felt really proud with this one. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself, for something that I did over a year ago, almost over a year ago. But yeah, pretty good. I felt really proud with myself when I did that one. Oh, Psyche K. This one was an older drawing from May. But yeah, Psyche K from The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. He's my favorite character of all time. I'm just gonna say that. My favorite character ever. The Disastrous Life of Psyche K was not my first anime, but when I discovered it, I was like absolutely hooked. Go watch it if you haven't. But yeah, I felt proud of myself when I made it, but looking back now, it was kind of like, okay girl, get it I guess. Yeah, and this is coffee jelly. I glued this on there, just like a random doodle of what was supposed to be Psyche K, but kind of looks like a insert OC. No, I don't know. But yeah, more of my OCs. This is Eddie again. We saw him here. That's Eddie again. He's one of my favorite OCs, honestly, like second favorite. I don't have favorites, but like if I were, it would be Eddie. Oops, sorry guys. But yeah, there's him. I was kind of like figuring out what he looks like during that like era. Yeah, and then here's Fritz. This one, I have a recording of me making this right here, but I never actually posted it. I might post it later as like a short, but that was like a whole year ago. I might not, but who knows. But yeah, this was, if the camera can see it, it's like a sticker, or like it's like glued on, so you can see that I glued it on right here, and there's like layers, so like there's layers to his blonde hair here, there's layers to his eyes. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know, it's not so clear, but also his head's like glued on. I don't know, it was like one of those like puppet things that I saw on like Instagram. But yeah, this is kind of just a collage of Fritz, and then there's his like best friends, Eddie and Elias. And then it's eyeballs. This is just a random page. I think this was supposed to be Elias, but I never actually finished it because I got demotivated and hadn't really developed him. Oh, this is my friend's My Little Pony drawing. I think this is Pinkie Pie. I think so. But yeah. Oh, I really wanted, this was like one of the pages that I would fill up like later in the sketchbook that I really wanted to do. It was gonna be like a flapping, like have like it open, kind of. And it would be this guy's wings. Or no, I think that was one of in the next artworks, but it would be like, it would flip open and it would be this guy with like wings or something, and there would be this other guy that I wanted to make I think I've turned into an OC now. That was a work in progress, but I got demotivated. But yeah. And I also made this to cover up an old piece of art, which I don't remember what was under here, but I knew I hated it. I don't know what was under here, but yeah, I did like just like a graffiti art because I like graffiti art. It's really cool. Oh, I know I skipped a page. This was one of my favorites that I ever did in the sketchbook. I know I'm really proud of this even now, even if this was like a year ago, but this is pretty cool. I might redraw this actually. I should do that. It's kind of darker on camera. It's much lighter in person, but yeah. Pretty happy with that one. Oh, this one was cool. So I saw this on Pinterest at one point. So it's just like this star that you kind of like just poke, and you poke this like, I can't remember what it was called, but you just poke it through the paper and you're able to spin it. And I put my OC Fritz on top of it because like his whole thing is stars. He's star themed or whatever. But yeah, I might do that again. Do this one again. It was pretty cool to do. And then to cover up the poked metal thingy that I put in, I put this hand over it. So I did like a fleshy hand. And then a skeleton. That was pretty cool. Empty page. Oh, I have written Adrian Monk from the show on Netflix, Mr. Monk. I really wanted to draw him because he's like one of my favorite characters, but I didn't actually do it, so whatever. A random page, just like with random stuff. Next page, please. Thank you. Fritz, but a vampire, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be Fritz, but I gave him a weird hairdo. Very fun. We love that for him. And then hands. I really liked this one. I was really proud of this one. I still am. Oh, this was one of my later ones. This was in February this year, 2025. I'm still really proud of that one. I want to digitize it. I can turn it. Oh, I can turn it into a sticker. I gotta do that. There's Fritz, because he has a scar, and there's Frankie. Yeah, it's just the twins. Pretty silly, goofy drawing. This is covering up something. I don't remember what it was. You can kind of see the pencil and the pen behind it. Can you? Not really, but it's covering something, and I just covered it up with stickers. I kind of like this spread though. It's simple. I like it. That's so silly. An eagle in front of the American flag. I did this for one of my art classes. It was just like drawing animals, and one of the options was an eagle. So I drew the eagle, and then I decided to draw the American flag behind it. I love that for me. And then this one was when I went on a road trip to the Grand Canyon. So I kind of just drew myself right there. And then there's the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Okay. There's Eddie. my favorite. And then there's that thing, that S. I don't know where it comes from, but I drew it because that's so silly. This is supposed to be like an anatomy practice that I just used my OC for. This is Carrie, I think. That might be Carrie. It didn't really work out, but this is much better than what I'm able to do, really. I suck at anatomy and I really need to learn again. I honestly have forgotten how to draw bodies. Yeah. And then there's Arataki Ito from Genshin Impact. It's all smudgy. Oh, whatever. This was one of the later drawings. This one was in February of this year. Just to like cover this page because it was empty. And there's Paimon in the background. There's the Traveler. Empty page. There's Elias, and Fritz is supposed to be here, but I don't know. His head is huge. Goodness me. Ignore that one. I messed up on that one. But this one was also one of my later works in February. I did a lot in February, actually. But yeah. February later works. I had like a bunch of butterfly stickers. They're cool. They're like textured. Sparkly. Yeah. I got them at like Hobby Lobby or something. I'm pretty sure. And I kind of just drew an eye, like a close-up of the eye. Pretty fun. And that one I messed up on. I don't know what I was trying to do. And my friend drew an axolotl. So cute. What do I see? This is a portrait of me like a self-portrait of me that I did for one of my art classes. Like the theme was self-portrait, so, and like what makes me me. So it's a page of me. There's me, how I saw myself during that time. I like to paint. Theater. I'm a huge theater kid. People are like cool. I like people. Reading, music, sketching and drawing. This is kind of like a representation of like my fashion. Yeah. And then yo soy una artista or something, because I'm Hispanic, but I don't speak a lot of Spanish, so there's that. Whatever this is, I think this was supposed to be just like a blob page, just like get it out. I don't know what this is supposed to be. That has always been there. Ooh, it's like glued on pieces. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to do that again. And then eyes. I don't know whose eyes these are, who they belong to, but just eyes. Ooh, I don't know what was under this page, but there's a tree that I did in my art class. Also another one of my later artworks, February. I really did a lot in February. That's crazy. Oh, ignore that. I really did a lot in February. It's a tree, a cool tree. And then there's the Lorax and the Onceler. And then a beautiful painting, drawing my friend did. We love that. Is that Psyche? That's Psyche again. I kind of like what I did with all the colors. That was very nice. But he kind of has a huge forehead. Not very nice, but it's fine. I just gave him heart sunglasses. That's kind of cute. A work in progress drawing of somebody. I don't know who. Yeah. Oh, we love this one. This is a drawing of my friend, with my friend. One of my later works. That's that me express. What? I think that's Sabrina Carpenter's song. I don't think I did the lyrics right. That's very embarrassing. I don't listen to Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know where that came from. And then a drawing of my my OC Fritz. You'll see him a lot in this sketchbook. I think I made a disclaimer in like the beginning. This sketchbook is literally just Fritz. Yeah. But this is Fritz, kind of like lore-ish. And I glued this on here, this piece of paper. That's cool. That's very cool. I'm very proud of these hands. They look kind of wonky, but like I like how wonky they look. December 2024. We're getting close. I'm not gonna talk about that one. This is Carrie. We saw him before right here. That's him again. So I won't go into too much detail because it's still like a work in progress, but he's blind. But he can like see through the shadows, if that makes sense. If you read Keeper of the Lost Cities, a book series, the character Tam kind of does the same thing. I don't remember, it's been like 2 years since I read the series, but yeah. He's kind of like inspired by Tam, but yeah. This is also falling out. We love that. What is this? Look, Elfie. Oh, this is when I watched the, what does that say? Pink lighting on Alphaba, green lighting on Galinda. Okay. This is when I watched the Wicked movie. It was so good. I cried like 2 times. Don't mind me. I wanted to do fan art. This was supposed to be Galinda, that was supposed to be Alphaba, but I don't know what I was doing, but it did not work. I clearly lost inspiration. Whoever that's supposed to be. I kind of want to finish that. We might digitize that. Ooh, I also recorded me doing this one, but I didn't post it because I didn't like it at the time. But I might, just to like post it. But this one's kind of cool. This is like when I was slowly starting to figure out my art style. This was the January 2025. So we're getting there. We're getting to the point where I kind of, because like right now, I kind of know what my art style looks like. We're getting there, guys. This is kind of just a spread of my character Eddie. We see him again. That is crazy. His head is so big. His head is the same length as his torso. That's crazy. Don't mind that. Eddie. His eyes. He's short. Fritz is taller than him. This is supposed to be a picture of, there's like a Polaroid picture of him and his friends. And then there's Fritz. No, you're Eddie and Fritz. And there was this one audio that I saw on Instagram where it's like these 2 people singing a washing machine from Mitski, and they were like arguing over who gets to sing it. Yeah, it was funny. I should probably make that animation. Oh, watch out, guys, we're gonna make that an animation. Yeah. Ew, it's all smudgy. Whatever. This is all 4 of them again. Fritz, Elias, Eddie, and Carrie. We changed his design a little bit. And they're playing Mario Kart. Very fun. And then whatever this is. I think I was trying to figure out what their, like, lore-accurate clothes look like. I don't know. Objection. Oh, we made that in animation. Except Eddie was the judge, and Fritz was the one making the objections in that one game. I don't remember what it was called, but Kaido, Seki, and Eren. He is ranting about Dark Reunion and the Black Beat, his power, and the Jet Black Wings. But yeah, I love Kaido so much. He's so funny. But yeah. There's this one. It's kind of given Studio Ghibli, but I was trying to figure out like a simple art style because I want to make like I I kind of want to make a web comic, or like just a comic in general that might go on YouTube, or I don't know. I might make an Instagram page for it, like fully about my comic. It's a work in progress. I haven't really done much about my comic, but it's not gonna look like Studio Ghibli, which is kind of like what this is giving right now. But yeah, this is actually pretty cute. I was very proud of this one. Cute. I remember making this. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. I was thinking of turning them into an OC, which I might, because I literally have like 3, 4. They're not even all the way fully developed yet. Don't mind me, guys. And then I hadn't made a Pokemon OC. I don't know what my trainer name is yet, but my favorite is Sprigatito. Yeah. And then we finally get to the middle page. So it's just like a little guy of me. It's just a little guy. And then this is like my Genshin Impact era, which I still kind of am in. There's Ether, the Traveler, and there's Paimon. I'm still like really happy about this one because it just turned out so good. I really hope this doesn't smudge. I would be really sad if it did. But yeah, there's that. And from here on out, I promise it, like, the stuff gets better. Like, the artwork in here gets better. Cause like, I took a big break, kind of, from my sketchbook, like before January. Like, there was just like huge gap somewhere. And I was just like, I did not want to draw. I was going through like some sort of crisis or whatever. But like, yeah. It gets much better. And I'm figuring out who I was as an artist. Okay. See, I told you. I'm really proud of this. Like, genuinely. This was the first design. I did this in my art class at school. It was to draw her hand. Wait a minute. How did I draw my hand? Oh, I don't think it was my hand that I was drawing. Or maybe it was. I'm not a lefty. That's kind of weird. But whatever. We drew our hands, and my art teacher told me to like, or told us to like, push ourselves out of our comfort zone, and to like do something different. And I was like really wanting to like learn how to make like collages at this time. Not collages, but like abstract kind of, and just like really broaden my horizons for my art. And so this bit kind of happened, and I added song lyrics. This is the My Love, Mine All Mine from Mitski, and Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses. Those were my favorite, like, not my favorite bands, but like those were like my top at that time that I was like really listening to. And then I was like scared to color this one, so I printed it out again and glued it in. But I didn't color the hand, but I colored everything else, and I was pretty proud of it. And I did this in my other art class. I was kind of like, because it was a painting class, and there was like a lecture going on, and I was like, I kind of want to draw while I listen to my teacher talk and stuff. So I was wearing my Converse and like sitting crisscross in my chair, and I was like, oh, I want to draw my shoes. So I drew my shoes, and what does that say? I wish I could go back in time. Time flies too fast. I was like feeling really like, I was feeling really metaphorical in that time. Also kind of going through something then too. When was this? This was like late 2024. Or like a philosophy. I don't think that's the right word, but who knows? It's fine. But yeah, I really liked this one. This one, I like the spread. This is Eddie's girlfriend. That changes drastically in the future. Nobody knows yet, but it's gonna be a video. But yeah, no longer Eddie's girlfriend, but at the time, she might still be an OC. I just haven't like developed her, like lore, but I can turn her into an OC, something. There's Carrie again. I don't know what was going on here, but yeah. Oh, I love this one. For one of my friends, she asked me if I could make a birthday gift for one of our other friend, and she really likes Gumball and Darwin, like Gumball the show. And so I was like, yeah, I will do that. So I drew Gumball and Darwin. They're kind of singing. I loved that show as a kid. But yeah, there's that. There's a digital version too. I haven't posted it, I don't think. But yeah. And then this beautiful piece right here is me and my friend Shasha Cat Studios. This is her sticker. You can find it at her... Can you find that at her store? I don't remember, but she gave me a sticker. It was really cool. It's shiny too. Look, it's shiny. But yeah, that's Shasha Cat Studios. That's her. She's like my best friend. You can find her YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her if you haven't. But yeah, you should also you should also subscribe to me too. That would be really cool. But yeah, there's that. An unfinished drawing of the squad. Fritz, Eddie, Carrie, and Elias. Not gonna finish that. A page of me again, because I felt bored and I didn't know how to draw, and I was kind of like making like my online persona, something, whatever the word is. My goofy goober. Yeah, we'll say that. That one was really cute. I loved that one. Yeah. And then there's this one. I don't know what inspired this one, but I really liked the idea of this statue lady, like a bust covered in flowers. I really want to make this a sculpture, but I don't really know how to do that, so I will learn one day. And then there's this little kid. I had this like plastic sheet here before, but it fell off. But it's this little kid looking inside of like a chocolate or a cheesecake factory, and there's just like this random piece of cheesecake, and she's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, there's that. Portraits, because I was trying to make new OCs. Yeah, this, don't know who that is, but it was kind of just like a random blob of what my OC Fritz's mom looks like. This one, I really want to turn into OC, but she kind of reminds me of Gwen from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, which I don't want to get like in trouble for like copying a character. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. One of my friends. Just a random picture of him that I found and I decided to draw. Don't know who that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Yeah. A thumbnail kind of sketch of one of my paintings that I did. An abstract painting. I randomly like doodled eggs on a piece of paper and decided to glue it into my sketchbook. Sunny side up. Okay. Here's when I was, well, obviously you can see color slowly starting to get added in. But this is like really when I was starting to like get into colors again. So that was fun to do. I don't know whose eyes these are supposed to be, but I thought they were pretty cool. And this person is that person. Same person. Except I gave her hair color. Like I made her hair red, dyed red. But it only makes me think of Gwen from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. So, yeah. Oh, this is a gift card that I had, or this was a gift card that I got, and I was like, I really don't want to throw this out, but I don't know what to do with it. And so I painted over it, and I turned it into a like student ID for her, Emily Johnson, 2004. She'll be 21 now, but this was like, I made this before May, whatever, her major and signature or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. I kind of want to do more of stuff like this for my other OCs. I have more empty gift cards somewhere, but yeah. Ooh, I think I've put this art piece in one of my shorts before. This is Fritz again. I was really playing around with color and his design. This is him. I really liked what I did. This one, I was really messing around with like angles, kind of. She looks like she's turning her neck too far than how it should be, but it's fine. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's just some dude with a bunch of Uno cards. Oh man, I don't have any greens. I love that. That's so funny. I saw that on like a Instagram post or something. I don't know. And then there's this guy. He kind of gives me Pokemon vibes. Is this your card? No, it's not. I think I was trying to like make a magician OC, but he kind of looks like a twink. Yeah, beautiful. I did Seussical the musical with my theater company. The set was like really cool looking, and when I was sitting in the audience looking at the stuff that was being built, it was like so cool. But Seussical was so fun. I was ensemble, but like still awesome. Yeah. And then over here we have Fall Out Boy, my favorite band. At the time when I drew this, Infinity on High, the album, was my favorite. And I kind of did like a collage. So like if the camera can pick it up, you can like see that some things are like glued onto the page. Like the sheep is glued on there, the cloth is glued on there, the door is glued on there, the moon too, and like this little window that was on there too, and that's also glued on there. Yeah. This one was Halloween themed. I finished this. This was my Halloween costume of 2024. I was 80s theme, cause like 80s is like my jam. I finished this in February, but like whatever. So this was a like event for my youth group. This is like a little cassette, the headphones, some music. There's me, and there's like my radio. Yeah, like a cool little sticker right here. Oh, very fun. Here's my desk, my room, part of my room. So there's my desk, my chair. You can see a bit of my bed right there. And there's just a chill guy, because that was the meme that was very popular during that time. When you don't have the motivation to draw, but it's okay because you're a chill guy. A portrait that I found off of Pinterest. I was really happy about this one, and I still kind of am. This was also when I was like figuring out my art style, and like I really liked drawing people off of Pinterest. This was really cool. I liked this one. Oh, this is when I watched Arcane. There's Victor. I don't know what else is happening here, but there's Victor. There's my Pokemon OC again. Sprigatito was supposed to be there, but not there, obviously. Oh, okay. This is like a work in progress drawing of... No, this is done. This is the sketch, but I'm not going to do color because I'm afraid to ruin it. I'm not going to touch it anyway. But this is a drawing of Medusa. I really like her. I mean, like, Medusa. She's so cool. Like, her hair, her like, the snakes. I always thought that was, like, so fun. But, yeah. Whatever that's supposed to be. Ooh, okay. A dragon. I asked my friends what I should draw because I was really stuck and I didn't know what to draw, obviously. And Sasha said that I should draw a dragon, and I was like, oh my gosh, let's draw a dragon. And this was really cool. I felt very proud of that one. And then there's also this one. I found a cardboard piece. Is this covering something? I don't think so. This is a cardboard piece, and then I glued this person on top of it. So like his face is glued on there, and then I wanted to do like layers. Stop. I wanted to do like layers, so like there's like another layer of hair on top. But yeah, there's that. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be somebody, but I don't remember who. And then there's this one. A person with wings. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like OC that I want to create and like I'm starting to develop. What's this say? There are so many more worlds out there. Who knows who else is out there that needs to be explored. Oh wait, what's the order? What? This is first, second, third. Who knows what else is out there? There are so many worlds out there that need to be explored. I did it, guys. I can read. So there's that. And that's it. That's my sketchbook. And this is the acrylic marker colors that I had. But yeah, that's all that is for my 5th sketchbook. And then I'm working on my 6th one right now. It's not the best. I've skipped like a lot of pages. Wait, let me find it. This is my next sketchbook that I'm working on. Sketchbook number 6. A little sticker. And it's pretty new. I started it in March of this year. Oh my gosh. March? That is crazy. It's October. I'm not even like... Wait. I've been doing a lot of digital art, so I can't really say anything. I'm only this much in. I need to start doing traditional more. I've been doing a lot of digital art, but oh well. That was my sketchbook tour from 2024. So that's my kind of like progress. Yeah. And then we're working on this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know if it's gonna be cool, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. 1,001. But thank you. And I'll see you in my next video. That'll be long form. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.